Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Godan here. Taking a look at today in the leaderboard event, the Poised and Deadly. Non-Toxic 2 is sitting at 33 at this time. I'm 4 attacks away from my next reward, but let's take a look at the top 50 to see exactly what's going on. The top two have not changed at all. We're scrolling through and looking to see if any of our non-toxic crew have joined us in the top 50. It looks like all the alliances are pushing forth right now. People are getting their attacks in, maybe using some relics. There we go. We dropped from 17 to 33, so we almost doubled our place of where we are. The next order is falling back to 35th. But getting through this, we don't see any other non-toxic alliance in the top 50. I do know that they are focusing on getting back up to where they need to be in this leaderboard event. Because we want to have all 3 non-toxic groups in the top 50 to get that great reward. The alliance right now, we're still looking at getting that level 10 Akivu for being in the top 50. So we're definitely stoked with that. So looking at my personal rewards, as you saw, I've collected all of these from my treasury. So I'm sitting on my 250 gems. I'm sitting on Leiko's going to come up real soon, real quick. I only got 4 attacks for her, so I'm really excited about that. And I have another 15 attacks to get that next poison token. Again, I have not used any of my event relics at this time. I am sitting on 1 right now. So let's take a look. Let's go in there and take a look. I have 1 chance for a 4-star right now, and I've already picked up 1-star event relic. Not too pleased about that. That doesn't do me any good. So I'm going to go ahead and collect my daily bonus. Wish it was a daily event bonus. That would be awesome. Maybe that would be a good suggestion for the developers for an event to throw in a daily event relic. That wouldn't help them make any money, though. Volcano Vein, 3-star. That's awesome. I think I'll keep that. So still going to sit on that. Don't want to use it quite yet. I'm waiting for the last few days or whenever they do that extra 10-time chance for a 4-star. So let's get a couple raids in, but take a look real quick at my daily quest. I'm not going to complete my daily quest today. A reason being, I have to build some units, reinforce my allies, capture a neutral land. I am not going to capture a neutral land. It's not worth the 50 gems for me at this time. Definitely not during an event. I don't want to be giving away souls. However, most have been cooperating on leaving lands undefended. But I also don't want to lose any VP. Looking at the lands that I have available for me to capture, I think I'd be giving up a little bit of VP to my neighbors, and I'd rather just not do that. On the leaderboard, I believe we're still sitting at 7th. Let's take a look. We're still sitting at 7th. We're still guaranteed that 3-star. I would like that. It's still early. I do see a lot of garrison hits still taking place, so some people are still trying to get VP instead of focusing on the event. So I don't want to give them any opportunity to pass this up. I want to keep that 3-star, keep the 800 gems coming. I'm not going to capture any lands. And taking a look at the alliance itself, Skip the Gym. They're doing so well on this. Aiken who just joined like a day or two ago is doing excellent. So we're doing well in keeping 9th place. We do have room for improvement with a few of our players who are at the bottom of the charts. If you're not towards the top of the charts or doing what you can do, you may want to reconsider your gameplay. Again, if you have more lands defended than battles won, you're in the red. You're hurting yourself, hurting the alliance as a whole. So we're looking at what we have. I do see that it's possible that we may have to be booting 1 or 2 other players. Looking at the event, they just haven't gathered any souls. We need to be gathering the souls right now. It's still early in the week, but we don't want to wait for the last day to make that ultimate push. It may be too much too late. So let's take a look. Let's see if my farmlands that I like to to hit are available. Someone's been over here. Someone may have seen my video. So let's see. We got 8 lands still here. I just need 4 good hits. There we go. Oh, and I also switched up to using Venom Tusk. He's a level 22. I just want to get him up there just a little bit more. Give him all archer buffs to make it easy. Archers are inexpensive if I lose anything. And a few more battles with him won't hurt. So I'm switching between Wolfric. I want to get him just a little higher up in level 34. Even though I still may fuse him into Venom Tusk. If you could, take the poll right above that says, should I fuse him? Yes or no? Because that's something I don't really care for his skill slots. So I'm really looking at fusing Wolfric into Venom Tusk. So again, take a look at that poll up top and please vote. Let me know what you think. So yeah, getting Venom Tusk some EXP, letting him get a little bit stronger. I did fuse for 1 stars into him yesterday. It didn't even bring him up a level, but it helped me finish my daily quest. So Wolfric will handle business. He's a little slow, but it's all good. Got a relic. Shouldn't lose any troops. Venom Tusk will handle the business just fine. 3 more of these, and I've got my next Titan. So rather exciting. Rather easy, rather exciting. Now, these lands that I've been hitting over here, I believe all the farmlands here have the same map, or maybe one other map. So it's relatively a piece of cake. Hey, got another ranger. I like getting this. Eris was one of the early Titans that I first fused when it was a rare Titan, when I had earned it from the Adventurers Guild. And I did not know that, I wouldn't typically see that. So I do appreciate it that the developers have changed the way that they're putting out the Titans. There are still quite a few Titans that I haven't seen. I haven't seen a lot of the Ragnar Titans. I believe it's Thorg is one of them. I'd like to get myself a few of those Titans under the belt. Now, the other video I spoke about, Caesar 187, one of the first guys, or the first guy who actually answered any of my questions when I first played this game. He has 3 Titans. He uses Toland, which he has almost maxed out. And then he has 2 other ones I forgot. I think one's a Durat, and I don't remember what the other one is. But he says he doesn't need any more. Toland takes care of business. He's almost got Toland leveled up. So, just a way of thinking about how you play with your Titans. What do you really need? Do you need a whole slew of Titans? When are you going to have the opportunity to use them? And if you have a Titan that's powerful enough, won't they be able to handle anything that's thrown at them? It's a good question. So I appreciate his gameplay, that style. It might be something that I move to in the near future. But eventually I do want to have one of each. Just because when I look at my Titan Hall of Fame, it will just make me feel good that I've, captured everything that the game could give me. So here we go. Another battle done. Piece of cake. Venom Tusk is looking great. Let's see. Two more of those and then we'll collect. Now, I'm still not going to actually roll for a event relic. I do want to wait for the extra bonus. Not sure if I'm going to capture the event rolls live. I may have to just do them and get back to you folks once I've done so. But I did want to share the capturing of the next Titan. Who was it? Leoto? I don't remember. But one more raid after this. Like I said, if you see, all these lands are the same. So it's rather interesting that this guy took all these lands that are so easy to hit. I don't know if he's really trying to get any food or not, but the lands are really easy. I definitely appreciate it. I'm not going to complain. I could almost just hit fight and just forget about it. So makes for a nice day. And it's done. So Venom Tusk was really weak in the beginning when I first got him. Just as with any Titan, you don't have much capability with them. But getting him leveled up has been alright. I'm looking forward to having him hit level 50. It's going to be a while. I still have quite a few skills to unlock. But it's been fun with him. Now I've noticed a difference between using a ranger and a tank. The gameplay feel of having your Titan go into the fray is really much different than standing back and just shooting arrows. It's taken some time for me to get comfortable with that standing back. Yeah, it just put me a little bit out of my comfort zone. I didn't feel like I was actually in control of the battles as per se, but I am feeling a little bit more comfortable. I've had a few battles where the melee troops have gotten in close to Sardu, and to see him actually operate and take care of business with them in close and firing off his arrows was actually pretty cool. This land was a good land to use Sardu on because all the melee troops are at quite a distance. Was able to definitely defeat the land without losing any sort of troops. So that was definitely fun. And to see the way the layout is, having this large land and the big expanse, it really gave the ranged troops plenty of time to take care of business. So we're going to have them stand ground. We're just going to send him in. And everybody should go for Venom Tusk. He's got more than enough health for these low-level troops. So again, it's just another easy victory. I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to complain. And it's done for. So, as you've seen, I've been able to hit 4 lands, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. Not a lot of time to get the souls. It's easy if you pick a garrison that has a lot of lands around them. And if you're not looking for VP, you're just looking to get the souls, not going from place to place. Just concentrating on one, reaping all that you can from it. So I do have 2 more available attacks. By the time I'm done with those, I should have 1 more available attack. So I will hit the next 3 available lands here. And I think maybe someone else has hit one. Wow, it's hitting 1. But we want to make sure we're getting the full 10 souls. So he has a few more lands available here. See, it's just I can't pass them up. I know that they're not giving many resources and much VP. But again, this is an event, and that is not a concern. So if you are attacking in this manner, finding easy lands, undefended lands, it's a great way to level up your low-level Titans. And or any Titan that you need to have leveled up. It's just a great way to do it. It's a guarantee that you're going to get the experience needed. Typically, you really don't have to set up your armies. The land layouts are rather simple. I just want to ensure that I don't lose any troops. I'm looking to do a little bit more forging today. So if I want to forge, I don't want to have my I don't want to be rebuilding any troops at this time. So what do we got? People are coming in. Send him all the way across. All the way across, big guy. Slow on that. Should be okay. I shouldn't lose that archer brigade. It should be fine. They got hit once. So easy day, easy morning, easy battles. Just gotta put the time in. If again, we talked about using your event relics. If you got them, you can stack them. It just stack them or not. Either way, you're still gonna have the same outcome. You're still gonna get the extra souls. It just makes the time quicker. There's been some debate as to whether you should spend your gems just on portal stones. If you have the time to play, just using portal stones is a great idea. That's if you can grind away. But if you cannot grind away, it is better to get the event relics and use them. If you have very limited time, it's probably best for you just to stack your event relics. Make sure that you're hitting lands that are easy. It'd be terrible for you to stack 3 event relics on Titan and fail a raid. that would not be cool. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in consideration as to what will benefit you to get those Titan rewards, and also benefit your alliance, because this is a team game. It's not all about you, it's about what you're doing for your teammates as well. As the Three Musketeers said, all for one and one for all. That mentality is okay in this game. It actually will help you if each other alliance member is not only thinking about themselves, but what they're contributing to the entire alliance. So a couple more battles in. Just loving how Venom Tusk is handling the business. Piece of cake. Everything's covered over here. Let's get them guys all on here. And yeah, I mean, what can we say? I'm sure you guys might get bored of easy battles, but when you're just grinding away, it's best if you can get a battle done quickly. Don't gotta do a lot of re-navigating of your troops and retargeting. If they can get it done within a minute, 45 seconds, just move on to the next one. The game does have its levels of play that are more exciting than others, but during an event, it's just taking care of the business. Taking care of the business to get what you want. It's like work. Not all of us want to do it, but we got to. But those who can, if you have the ability and the means of just buying your Titans, feel free to do so. I'm not one to say don't. So I think I got one more. Yeah, there's one. I think that's the last one. Is there one or two? Two more Razor. Can't do it. So we're out. Let's take a look here now at our leaderboard. We're still in 33rd. My rewards, I'm going to collect. Yes, finally got my next summon. Let's see how I've gotten. I've got Yoto. Gonna collect my gems. Okay, so this one is Lako. I get my second Lako. There we go. So my next thing I'm gonna be getting is another poison token, which is how many attacks away? 13 attacks away. Piece of cake, not a problem. So got a little bit of ways to go. For Kamathi. hit 2,000, so I got 1,080 to get. No, excuse me, 1,180 to get. So I'll be there soon. Depending on how it looks today and my time frame, I may have to start using one or two of these events. To make sure I can get that 2,000. I'd like to hit 2,000 today. So I can get myself definitely 5,000 point. Definitely want to keep. You know, Kamathi at 11,000. I'm not looking at spending any real monies here, so I'll be happy just getting a Kivu and possibly up to the Tainted Blade. If I can get this epic token, yeah, I'd be really stoked with that. Hopefully, I'd unlock something good. But let's take a look. What does it say? An epic gift for the gods. Redeem this token to receive. That's where I'd like to stop. If I can get this epic token, I'll be more than satisfied to get that. Because 11,000, I don't think I've hit 11,000 in any event at this time. And that was even using a few pulls, but the relics that I've gotten have never been the best. I've never got the maxed out relics, so bummer for me. Stoked for those who do. So folks, ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, enjoy the game, have fun, and take care. If you like what you've seen, if you want to see more, go ahead and click on that pic of me in the upper right hand corner and subscribe. And if there's anything you'd like to see or any comments that you want to have to share, just hit me up in the comment section and let me know what's going on. Alright folks, till next time.